Good morning, Sagittarius. Welcome to Peace Portal Tarot. Today we're going to do yourself a spread called the Mirrored Heart Spread. And this is going to be for all about love. So this is going to be for couples, coupled Sagittariuses anyway. So that's for Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Sagittarius. Please take what messages resonate with you. Claim them for yourself. Toss back to the universe which does not. Wasn't meant for you, and that's okay. Check out the Moon and Rising signs for and the videos that correspond with those for better placements if you don't find anything particularly valid in this reading. I have called on, drew your energy, Sagittarius, here to invoke it, and then I've already drawn 2 astrological cards for you and your partner's energy here. Like I said, we're going to do 2 decks. Mirrored heart. We're going to create a beautiful mirrored heart at the deck, and then I'll show you from above. It's pretty cool. Anyways, so without further ado, we'll get that started. I think those were the important messages I need to say. So anyway, let's get started. Divine angels and guardians, guide my hand by yours alone. Let this reading be true and sound. Divine angels and guardians, with me always by my side. I pray for guidance and for sight. Protect me with your golden light. The cards are shuffled, the cards are dealt. The door is open, the power is felt. Let me see with open eyes, speak the truth and tell no lies. When the future is revealed, until nothing more is concealed. Remember, the future is not yet set in stone, so divine angels and guardians, I welcome messages from your ranks. For your guidance and wisdom, I give my thanks. All right, Sagittarius. So I'm going to grab your energies first, Sagittarius, for the mirrored heart spread from February 8th to the 15th. Okay. Okay. So we'll grab 1 card and then 1 card from each purse to represent each side at the time, okay? So the first card's out is going to represent you guys in the heart and the core of the relationship. So this is going to be your Sagittarius. This is going to be your kind of heart in this relationship, what you represent in this relationship, all right? Okay. Sagittarius' heart in this relationship. Their major role. Thank you. There are reversals in both decks, so we will take them as they come. Okay, and for Sagittarius' partner, what is their overall role in this relationship? What they represent? Sagittarius' partner from February 8th to the 15th. Okay, Sagittarius' partner. What is their role? There we have the flipper over here. Okay. So we just nicely fold those over each other. I'll show you how it works out in the end. It's pretty crazy. Okay. So the next one is your highest ideals or wants for this relationship, Sagittarius. What is your highest ideals or wants? What you're striving for in this relationship? What is Sagittarius? Thank you. So you have these go up here. And then what is Sagittarius' partner striving for or wants in this relationship? Ideal. Whoa. We gotta have a deck up there. So what is Sagittarius' partner's highest ideal wants for this relationship? February 8th to the 15th. 8th to the 15th. What is Sagittarius' partner's ideals or wants for this relationship? Oh, and come out again, so that's a definite, yep. All right, and then the third one is the third one is each person's self that they're projecting to the other person. Each person's self that they're projecting to the other person. So Sagittarius, what are you projecting to your partner at this time? What is Sagittarius projecting to their partner at this time? Okay, so we did get those 2 out. And so we will take those 2 energies. 3 up here. Okay, and what is Sagittarius' partner projecting to Sagittarius at this time? What is Sagittarius' partner? Whoa. Okay, go fetch those. Alright. What is Sagittarius' partner projecting to Sagittarius at this time? What is Sagittarius' partner projecting to Sagittarius at this time? Too many cards. What is Sagittarius' partner projecting to Sagittarius at this time? From the 8th to the 15th. February. Thank you. Okay, 3. Now, what the next one is going to be what your strengths are in this relationship, Sagittarius. What your overall strengths in this relationship are. I'm sure there are many. What your overall strengths for this relationship. Thank you. Now 4 is going to come in a little bit. Now, what is Sagittarius' partner's overall strengths for this relationship? Sagittarius' partner, overall strengths of this relationship. Okay, so 4 there. And the 5th energy out is what you need from your partner right now, Sagittarius. What you need from your partner right now. What does Sagittarius need from their partner? You did get 2 energies out, so we will take those. All right. And there's your side of your heart there. And in a sec, we'll get your partners. So what is Sagittarius's partners need from Sagittarius right now? What does Sagittarius's partner need from Moses? What does Sagittarius's partner need from Sagittarius right now? What does Sagittarius's partner need from Sagittarius right now? Okay. And there you have it. So I'm going to give you a quick peek at this, Sagittarius, so you can take a look at how crazy cool that looks. Isn't that not cool? I thought it was pretty cool. So I think it was a very interesting spread to do. Now if I can get my camera to sit. Okay, bonus. We didn't lose camera. Alright. Now we're going to quickly get your divine messages regarding this partnership, okay? So what messages the divine has for you regarding your partnership. Sagittarius' relationship partnership from February 8th to the 15th. What are divine's messages for Sagittarius? This time, what is the messages for... Okay, so there's 1. What is divine's messages for Sagittarius at this shloopy-doop-doop? Sagittarius regarding this partnership, February 8th, 15th, 2021. Thank you. Any more messages regarding Sagittarius and their... Oh! How did I end up with this card in there? Should I take it from somewhere? No, it must have been, weird. Must have been mixed up in there from last night or something, I don't know. It's odd. Anyway, what does Spirit want Sagittarius to know about this partnership at this time? Okay, so you did get 3 out here. Take a look at those a little bit after. Crazy stuff. Alright. So I'm going to take these divine messages, put them there while we read this spread. Alright, now I just have to fetch something that I lost earlier. Alright, Sagittarius, we're going to get this going right now. So, representing you out of the gate here, Sagittarius. We're going to just try to stick this here so you can get a little bit more insight on what's going on. Alright, so representing your heart and your core in this relationship, you got building block, Sagittarius, number 28. So your heart, your core in this is building blocks, which is a pretty good energy to be in for what you would consider a relationship, right? This is building blocks, healthy building blocks, strong foundations, a work in progress. You have everything you need to cultivate your extraordinary life. And when you see this card, know that you're attracting new relationships into your life and solidifying the ones that you already have by building them on the foundations of honesty, humility, and clear communication, and a genuine desire to know one another. You are moving toward laying the groundwork for a relationship with a firm footing. This is going to ensure it can withstand any storm, Sagittarius. Long-standing relationships are repaired, and strengthened at this time, and you and the other person are stronger, wiser, and more powerful together than apart. So that's a beautiful heart energy of this. Now the core of this is your spouse here, and he or she, whoever. Again, roles could be reversed. If it doesn't resonate with you, they could be reversed. Feel free to do so. The Dragon's Duel, inner conflict, morality, and conscious choice. Now this card does come out in an ally and challenging position always. And so it's both ally and a challenger. And I think that that's important to note because it's the Dragon's Duel, right? So it takes place in the proverbial fork in the road. It's both ally and challenger at once, as it represents the tension of opposites. Even though the truth is that we live in unity, we experience the duality of faith and doubt, love and fear, right, wrong, black and white, right? The aspect of our current experiences asks you to accept that although you might be going one way, another way might be calling to you. So maybe in your partner is being kind of off in the distant land there, and it's kind of being called back. But now is the time to inquire whether it's your ego or your soul that's leading you. There are always choices in life. Decision making also solves inner conflict. If you're torn between two dragons, the one you choose to feed will be the one that wins, which is that if it's not the one that serves your highest of your intentions, deliberately feed the other one. Duel to win this duel, right? So I think your partner could be stuck up in a head energy of considering this inner conflict of, is it still where they want to be? Possibly. Or is it still where you want to be? Maybe analyzing your situation a little bit, Sagittarius. So what your highest ideal and want for this relationship is community. Okay, so number 8, what your highest ideal for this relationship, Sagittarius, absolutely is belonging, being seen and understood by your partner at this time. That's really important. You're discovering the essential qualities that you share with another, or perhaps the ones you don't share anymore. There are times when you follow, the other person leads, and times when you lead and the other person follows, right? The appearance of this card definitely is the importance of learning the proper dance, right? Between you and another, accepting the truth that everyone has flaws is part of that dance, right? Yeah, you're also being asked to be aware of the dynamics that you don't want to repeat. You're in the perfect place to make changes in order to experience the best version of who you can be together. And that's really important right now. Is what you want for this is understanding who you can be together, okay? Oopsies. That was bound to happen. Okay. So, there we go. Now, your partner did get the Horse King in reverse, and it's assistance and control. Now, this is going to come out in the challenging position, the Horse King, card 42. Okay? Because I think this is... So your partner's highest ideals and wants is it wants you to know... It wants to know why you think that you could do everything by yourself. Keeping control of everything around you is counterproductive and it's exhausting, and you might lose an important opportunity if you insist on being stubborn. This Horse King is present and patient. However, he will wait for you to come to your senses and accept that you need help. You won't be able to reach your goal otherwise, yet the Horse King says all it takes is a decision to jump on his back and ask for help and graciously allow yourself to be carried into your destination. Let go of control and amazing things are going to happen for you, Sagittarius, but you have to be willing to let them, and this is for your partner's energy. So I think that this is regarding you, though. This is, or vice versa, but whatever it is, they're feeling like they don't have that energy to be counterproductive. It's that need to be controlled. Okay, what you're projecting to your partner right now. You did get 2 cards out. So this is going to be serendipity, and it's in reverse. Okay. So what you're kind of projecting onto them is a little bit of, so this will have a, Spirit has a plan, and that plan is to place you in front of the right person at the right time. You have met or are about to meet someone vitally important in your journey, Sagittarius. Someone Spirit wants you to bring into your life. Only divine forces can plan this meeting. It's out of your hands. Pay attention to the signs it's presenting. Is this reverse? It's perhaps you felt almost certain that serendipitous events were meant to lead to something better. It was supposed to be the perfect business, or that person you gave your heart to was supposed to be the one, yet it seemed to fall apart. Consider this: sometimes synchronicity and serendipity come together to lead you directly into difficulties in order to deliver an important lesson for you, Sagittarius, that you need to learn before you hit your jackpot. Don't get caught up in the drama of disappointment. There really is a silver lining in this cloud. Spirit knows what you need and is guiding you to where you're meant to go. Pay attention to the signs presented to you. Sagittarius, I get a little bit of a tension here of considering maybe a splitting up here. Whatever it is, I feel like there's major tension here, and you're kind of wondering if this is what you want anymore. And this is what you're projecting to the person at this point, is that the silver lining. The next energy you got was, loyal heart, 35. Sagittarius, you guys are definitely that. That's one thing I'll say. You have this extremely loyal heart. But once scorned, twice shy, or once bitten, twice shy, however that is said, right? So I think that if you've been scorned, you're kind of considering what you want to do with that loyal heart. This is devotion. Evidence of loyalty is appearing in your life. Others will prove they're faithful to you, and you will in turn commit fully to them. Your partner and friendships and romantic relationships all have many qualities in common right now. Honest devotion, faithfulness, and a loyal heart are being shown to you. Are you as loyal in return? Now is the time for heartfelt commitments and trusting in divine protection. So that's what you're projecting, that loyal heart to your partner right now. Beautiful energy to be protecting. Your partner did get the hungry ghosts, and this obsessions, scarcity, consciousness, and attachment. So this will come out in a challenging position for you, your partner, Sagittarius. So the hungry ghosts. I think that's like a really important message right out of the gate for that. But as it is in a challenging position, when the hungry ghost comes to challenge, is a sign that your partner is being succumbed to the fear of lack, which is whispering in their ears that they're gonna fail. Whatever it is, you've stayed too long in the decision stage. Longing and yearning have become your constant state of mind. Are you comparing your experiences with others? Do you envy their success? Do you judge yourself only on your material accomplishments? Are you afraid that there will never be enough of anything and none of your dreams will ever be waking up on in reality? Perhaps you turn to compulsive eating, shopping, working, drinking, or whatever it is. Let go of the illusion of lack and accept things as they are, perfect, abundant, and meaningful expressions of the divine. There will never be enough for the hungry ghosts that challenge you, for the only experience they know is scarcity. It's not your job to feed them. They will lose their power to haunt you. Trust in the abundance of spirit and trust in the abundance of your partner. And that's the energy that they're kind of projecting to you at this time, is like they maybe stayed too long in a situation that there's nowhere else to go in the situation, and they're kind of wanting out at this time. Okay. Next, you did get what the strengths that you're bringing into this relationship, Sagittarius, is you got poised. It is reverse, Sagittarius. So poised is number 48, and it is in reverse. So I think it's you're feeling a little less poised at this time. But when you're confident and happy in your own skin, you're ready for deeper, more intimate relationships. That is helpful. But when you are not ready to move forward at this time, that's what this in reverse is you're not ready to move forward, and that has to be okay. Be poised in the face of demands and deadlines. Pretending to know what you're doing works sometimes, but if you adopt a fake it till you make it kind of attitude, it's going to land you in some muck. This is the time to wing it and deliver something half finished. It's okay to postpone things until you're really ready. It's better to disappoint others than to wish you had later. So this is the strength you're bringing into this is the fake it till you make it attitude right now. That's all you've got at this point is you're faking it till you make it. And that's understandable, I guess. Sometimes that's what you got to do. Your partner got the Lady of Lightning in reverse. Surprises, sometimes shock, total paradigm shift. And so that strength that they're bringing into here is I think, a little bit of a quick, it's going to give you some quick lessons, I believe. It's going to give you some quick insight, this card here. In the challenging position, it's unpleasant news, unexpected shock, or an overall sense of powerlessness as aspects that you experience when Lady Lightning appears as your challenger. This is a time when you'd be forced to make a change. You don't want to make. A situation may suddenly turn into a different direction than you'd hoped it would. This is a sign of difficulty and unwanted surprises, but consider the idea of thunderstorm and how beautiful and charged with electricity the world is after it passes. It will always pass because that is the nature of the storm. Your difficulties will too, as that is the way of things as well. The realm of the Lady of Lightning, it's prudent to engage the law of non-resistance, relax and wait out the storm in the shelter of your faith and goodwill, trusting that you're always going to be well, even if it don't seem like it right now. Wonderful new life is the opportunity to grow when the storm passes. The Lady of Lightning would much prefer to be your ally, so get her out of this challenging position to your partner and start embracing that. What you guys need from each other right now, you got 2 cards out, Sagittarius, and you got Unfinished Symphony in reverse, card 10. Okay, so I think this is important because this is when unfinished business casts a shadow over your life. It's a reminder that procrastination is a form of self-sabotage, and it's not in your best interest to stall. Even stumbling forward is better than holding back. Don't overthink things or let yourself get distracted. Just tie up those loose ends and deliver the results. Don't quit for the finish line. Spirit wants you to win. So if you're feeling like this relationship's kind of got you down, what you need from the other person is them to step it up and show you that what you guys want, or to end it, one of the two, right? Then you got To the Sea, 7 in reverse as well. So you guys are at a very stagnant energy here, Sagittarius. This is absolutely when external conditions appear to block every attempt to move forward. There's no hidden message for you to decipher. Like the ocean, the tides of experience ebb and flow. You're in a natural cycle, so know that things will flow in due course. There is no cause for alarm. Stop resisting and fighting again the situation and learn to flow. Even when the tide is going out, relax and trust in the abundance that will soon come to reach again. Remember, when tide goes out, it comes back in. An ancient, the mariner's saying applies to you now. When fishermen cannot go to sea, they stay home and repair their nets. Right? Right. So consider that. And your partner, wow, the Ice Queen, and it did come out in traditional way, so ideas preserved, non-action, and entitlement. And this is the first card for your partner that did come out in the regular way. So this is the ally, and it's come to block your movement for your highest good. Let your ideas be preserved until later. You can thaw them out and use them another time when they will be best serving you. The realm of the Ice Queen is a place of non-action, and now is the perfect time to take a look at how far you've come and to ask yourself for a self-clarification of your highest goals. Not all your plans will be accomplished at this moment. In fact, putting them on ice allows for the perfect time for them later on. Don't be too hasty in trying to reach your goals. An even better one is going to present itself when you surrender and spend time. Perhaps you're trying to do too many things at once, and this is a good occasion to choose only one thing to focus on. Let the Ice Queen put the others in deep freeze until a more appropriate time. She's going to let you know when that time is to thaw. And let those energies within your relationship come back and embrace. But what they need from you is that loving warmth so that they can thaw out, right? They need some thawing power, Sagittarius. We did get your 3 divine messages here. So one is trapped in fear. Sagittarius, what are you trapped in fear about this relationship? Because God, this is divine message regarding your relationship, and I think that this is you are definitely you're trapped in fear, immobilizing you and preventing you from making decisions or your choices, but you're the one that's holding yourself prisoner or hostage, Sagittarius, and in order to continue your journey, you must first place your fears so that new people and conditions can manifest. Individuals in this place, because they can't see the road ahead and they feel misguided by the sense of safety. They're afraid of starting something new, but staying in is only going to add to their level of stress and anxiety and eventually create adverse effects on the physical body, right? So you need to seek out wise counsel for assistance. You don't have to do this alone. But you do possess all the tools you need, Sagittarius, to free yourself. You're forgetting how strong you really are. The period will end when you use your mind to cut through limitations caused by your emotions. And that's spiritual union. So look at that. The love card, and it's all about two. It's in the realm of emotions, but I think this is important for you to know that this is an emotional bond. It could be between lovers, kindred souls, but this will be the perfect time to realize that relationships are really all about you, Sagittarius. Notice when you interact with different people in your life, are they giving you energy or taking it away? Is there an even exchange? There should always be an equal balance between giving and receiving energy. Relationships are truly mirror images of our own life. They reflect how we feel about ourselves, how we treat ourselves, and how we react and respond to the situations around us. Each and every union is an opportunity for soul growth, and that's important to know that. And then conflict and defeat. Okay, so I think that this is saying, Sagittarius, you guys are feeling like a lot of this is just too much. This is in the mental realm. It's significant learning and changing, and how you handle yourself at this time is vital to your overall well-being. This card could relate lack of sensitivity in taking action or in response to conditions and the situations around you. This need for sensitivity could relate to you or someone else in your life. But it's important to realize a battle can be won, and it's important to evaluate the cost of pain to both parties, Sagittarius. Sometimes it's best to surrender and walk away if no answer or victory can be achieved. Don't assign blame, become deceitful, or set out to get revenge, because karma will be beckoning at you then, right? You're being tested on how delicately and gently you handle your next step. Remember, everything in life is an opportunity to learn and grow. And it truly is, Sagittarius. It doesn't always seem like it in that moment, but it is. Your energy, your astrological card is the waning gibbous moon. There, Sagittarius. So we're going to give you a little bit of insight on the waning gibbous moon, and in your reading it represents as the moon begins to get smaller, you might feel an urge to share recently acquired knowledge with your community. Reflection doesn't always have to be a solitary act. Communication about your feelings can help prepare you for upcoming stages. Look at it this way: if someone else's information could help you, wouldn't you want to share it? Would you want them to share with you? So you could always be feeling out of the loop or shunned by your community. Being ostracized hurts, and you could share how you feel with those around you. This behavior could be unintentional, so don't write off anyone yet. But this is a sharing kind of energy, and you're kind of feeling like that. You're being ostracized in your relationship, possibly, and it's saying just talk it out with them, Sagittarius. Your partner's energy is the new moon, so I think that's kind of significant there. This is a phases representing the start and point of a lunar cycle, right? It is where the subconscious and the conscious mind meet, and they share the same plane. And this means you could focus on your aspirations and emotional desires. If you plant seeds, they shall grow. Think of the new moon as a blank page where you control the story. What do you wish for most? And this could be a period of uncertainty and insecurity because we can't see how the moon's glowing. But this could also represent that they want that new page, that new clean slate with you, Sagittarius. And that might not be the worst thing, but inevitably that will be up to you and your partner. So I hope this mirrored heart spread was interesting, at least provided you guys some insight, or if anything else, got you guys communicating with each other. And that's inevitably what we want. Remember, the grass isn't always greener on the other side. It tends to be greener where you water it, ironically. So that's not for all, and I'm not here to give any relationship advice at all or recommend anything, but what I am saying is, don't always toss away anything before you know it's time. But hey, if you know it's time, chuck it in the bucket and move on, right? But You know what's right for you, Sagittarius, and only you. So until next time, namaste.